I've been fasting since the first, and I haven't been speaking. Um, so you're the first person I'm talking to. Hi, how you been? Look, let me get comfortable so we can talk because it's about to get real. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on. I told you I was under heavy attack. I told you all of the seers and the oracles and the wise women and the priestesses and all of us were under heavy attack. I didn't have, we've been going at it. It's a spiritual war. We've been going at it. I did a shit spell on your boy last week. You see him with that little colostomy bag imprinted in his suit jacket. You see him. Every time you see him, he more and more down bad. I'm on his head. I got ice in the freezer, and I'm on that boy head. Battle is battle. You're going to take some hits. The Bible never said that the weapons wouldn't form against you. It said that they wouldn't prosper. The weapons still be coming, and you still get hit, and you still get attacked. So that's what's been going on. So my fast is going good. I did 6 days with no food at all, just water and herbal tea. I was taking my herbs, drinking my tea, and it was rough. I was having headaches. I was having withdrawals because I wasn't smoking either. So it was challenging, but it was good. And I was so motivated. I wanted it. Like I was like, I want this. I want to prove to myself that I can do this. I want to beat this, whatever this is, this brain fog, this mental confusion, these cravings, this lust, this hunger that I have that food can't satisfy. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want drastic change. So I'm doing something drastic. I'm showing God, I'm showing the universe that I'm ready for it, whatever it is, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes. So I went 6 days with no food. And the full moon was last night, and baby, she dragged me to hell and back. When you're not digesting food, your body has an opportunity to really digest and break down the blockages and the heaviness and whatever has been up in you that you have just been grabbing food to provide yourself with a little boost, a little hit, a little temporary comfort, so you don't actually have to get in there deep and feel it. Like when you don't have food to turn to, and you don't have smoking to turn to, you don't have vices. I wasn't watching TV either. Whenever I got hungry, I just meditated and prayed and wrote and danced and just did something else to occupy my time and fill that space because I wanted the only thing that I was tapped into to be the Most High God. Only voice I wanted to hear was God. So I'm thankful and grateful through the process. Here I am on the other side, and I feel good. Look how skinny my face got. Body is tea. I'm snatched. I'm snatched. My stomach ain't never been this flat. Y'all can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me anything right now. You cannot. You should have got in on the ground floor when you had a chance. Cause right now you can't touch me. You can't. Look, okay, so I'm about to go to the grocery store. So today is day 6. I made a smoothie with peaches and pineapples and super greens and ginger and cinnamon. And the super greens has got like kale and spinach and all the good stuff in there because I got to go to the store because I'm going to make a chakra soup tomorrow so that I can break my fast on a Friday, love myself, nurture myself, give myself something loving and warm and, all the good things. But I gotta go in the store and fight capitalism. I'm on the website looking at the prices before I go in so I can have enough quarters. Baby, when I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it right now. You know me, and you don't know me, right? Here I am. I'm Goddess Drea B. Nice to meet you. If you don't know, if you're new here, I'm so happy that you stopped by and that you're still listening to me ramble and that you care enough about my feelings. That means a lot. I can't wait to listen to yours. So yeah, I gotta go to Walmart and fight capitalism. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go in there and hope that I don't pass out because I ain't ate nothing in 6 days. I don't want to go in there and just go nuts and start eating ice cream out the. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen because if you are. If you are a super sensitive, if you are an empath, if you are any type of light being, if you are awakened in any way, when you are in public spaces where there are mass amounts of people under the energy that is going on right now in the world, baby, that shit is so heavy and so intense. I be crying by the time I get to the bread aisle. By the time when I walk through Walmart, by the time I get to the bread, I'm in tears because I'm feeling everything around me. And I'm, even though I put my bubble up, like I have to put a bubble up, and I have to put up a steel fortress around that bubble right now to not go in there and cry. And like, food stamps cut off now, like I can't even imagine the energy in that space. That's really what initiated my fast. I needed to go grocery shopping, and I did not want to go in that store on the first. And I was like, you know what, today is November 1st. 111, let's start something new, let's do something different, let's kick this shit into high gear. And I was like, no, I'm not going grocery shopping. So now I gotta go grocery shopping because I do need some kale and some onions and stuff for my soup. I can't make soup without no onions. So I'm getting ready. And I just can't, like, my heart, like all the things that were pouring out of me last night during my full moon release, is just, my heart is just so broken for the things that are going on in this country right now, because I grew up on food stamps, the kind you had to rip out the book. I grew up on WIC and Focus Hope and powdered eggs and powdered milk and that big old block of cheese. I grew up on that. I grew up depending on summer programs that offered free lunch or we wasn't gonna eat. I grew up depending on meals at church. I grew up on that my whole life. And when I got to college and got my own food stamp card, I've been living off the system for years. That has been a part of me. And last night under the full moon, that was something that I had to, the instability and the dependence on other things and other people, and not fully and totally and completely tapping into my talents and my skills and my abilities to provide for myself. Something got broke loose in me last night, and I was freed from all of the binds and heaviness that come from growing up in poverty. There's so much hardness and so much roughness that you have when you grow up in poverty, when you don't know where your meal is going to come from, when you grow up inherently in a family with a lack mindset, and that's all you know. That's all you know. My great grandmother used to hoard food. She would ride around every single day in her big old long Cadillac, go into food banks, picking up boxes, hoarding all the food she could and storing it in her basement. She had wall-to-wall cans, old, expired. We had so much stovetop stuffing. While I am so grateful for every single Thanksgiving box my family got, for every single box of stovetop, like I hate stuff. Like I hate stuff and I hate stovetop. I would never eat it. But I am so grateful to all of those food boxes that made sure me and my brothers and sisters ate. It was 4 of us, and I wouldn't have survived without it. So I can't imagine what these mothers are going through right now, trying to feed their children in their communities. The men in the communities that's talking about, look at you, now you gonna have to give me some of that fuss for it. Like, my heart is broken that this is the state of black people. Every full moon, I do a ritual to release the minds, to release the mental constraints, to break the chains off of our minds so that we can be free from all of this and tap into our own power and just, I can't say it on here, but you know what I'm talking about. My heart cries for my people. And under the full moon, all of that came up and out because it was a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus deals with the money and the value and the worth. And the flip side of that is insecurity, instability, insufficiency, inadequacy. And so deep down in me, I was still holding on to some of those trauma responses and ways of doing and being that came from being rough and tough and having to hoard and having to ration and having to hold on and save everything because you don't know when your next is going to come. Feeling like you have to struggle for everything, feeling like you have to work so hard and strain that nothing can just come to you with ease. When something does come to you with ease, you're going to push it away because you don't believe that you're worthy of it. I had to break that within me because I was blocking my own blessings and turning away things that people were giving me, things that I was praying for and asking God, send me money. I need food. I need this and that. And then when somebody tries to come give it to me, I won't accept it. I won't take it because it didn't come with a struggle. And that was a subconscious brokenness within me that still lingered from poverty mindset and lack mindset. And I'm so grateful and thankful that under the full moon, I was able to release that from my body and from my spirit and unbind myself from that. It was such a freeing experience because you know what was like stuck, tangled at the bottom of all of that? That last little piece of good girl syndrome. Growing up poor, you don't feel like you deserve anything. I went and got a job when I was 14 years old. I was so much of a good girl, always trying to be quiet and humble myself and don't ask for too much and don't make a fuss over me. It's okay. I don't need anything, and never ever speaking up and saying what I needed, what I wanted, what I truly desired, just going along with whatever I could get. For so long, that was so deeply ingrained in me, trying to be a good girl. I was still doing that right now in a space of like, I need something, I want something. You want to do it for me. You want to give it to me. I'm just not willing to be vulnerable enough to say, I need help. That feels so crazy saying that. That feels so crazy saying that because growing up in poverty, when you admit that you need help, you're not lifted up, you're not empowered, you're not helped, you're not encouraged, you're put down, you're teased, you are made fun of. I remember in 9th grade, my mom couldn't afford to get us all school clothes. And she was like, do you want clothes or do you want shoes? I was like, let me get the shoes because I could wear the shoes every day and I could just make it work. So I got the cutest shoes and I put me together an outfit out of the donation boxes. And first day of school, I had this cute little Calvin Klein crop top and a blue jean skirt and a cardigan. And I had my legs Vaselined up. Couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me I didn't come from wealth. I didn't come from money. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I remember these girls rolled up on me at lunch. I'm sitting there enjoying my free lunch. Cheese pizza, French fries, ranch dressing, and a Fruitopia. That was 9th grade lunch every day. Ugh, look at her. She got on the clothes that my mama gave away. I think that was the day that the villain was born in me. I think that was the day that the dog came out of me. You can't be poor and a pussy at the same time. So I had to boss up. I got up from that table and I said, well, thank you, mama, for finally coming up off it because it looked better on me. You hear the flame crackling? I ain't never have a problem again. I ain't never have a problem again. You're going to... That was the hardness and the roughness and the anger and the frustration that was attached to poverty mindset that was stuck down in me that I had to let go of and free myself from so that I could finally just exist in my feminine and receive. So now I'm existing in my feminine and I'm receiving. And I am loved. And everything is good. I borrowed some money from my sister Joy. That's her altar right there. So I keep exactly $36 on my sister Joy's altar. She was a tourist and she didn't play about her money. And she was notoriously petty. So whenever somebody owed her money, she saved it next to their name in the phone. So whenever I called her, it said Mookie, $36. And unfortunately, I did not pay her back before she passed away. So I just borrowed $20 from my sister, and I'm good. I'm about to go to the store, get me some food. Everything gonna be all right. I'm always good. We under heavy attack. We under heavy attack right now, but if we pull together as a community, we're going to be all right. I'm making a big, huge pot of soup tonight for my feast tomorrow. If anybody needs food, I got a bowl of soup for you. I will share what I have with love and in love. I hope your full moon release was pleasant and peaceful. And if it wasn't, please reach out to me and book a one-on-one soul session so we can work together and help you with whatever you need to be released from. And let's see, under this full moon in Taurus, what messages does divine have for us? So many cards just fell out, but we're going to take, I saw this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is waiting for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being and I find serenity. Give it to the air. Whatever it is, what problems you have, whatever worries you have, speak it into the wind. Let it carry it away, to be transmuted, to let it dissipate and take it far, far away from you. Think positive. Keep your frequency high. Stay in the light. Don't let these frequencies of capitalistic consumption consume you or confuse you or have you forgetting who you are and what you can do. Get your money candles out. Get your cinnamon out. Put ice in a freezer. Do what you got to do. Fight back. You are powerful. Think positive. Ask the divine light to come down into your crown, bringing ideas and inspiration that'll help you make more money, bring in more income, bring in more resources, and bring your community together. I love you.